Hi Kelly, how you doing? Not to bother you guys with a point for this place here. They're doing some work around. I just had one of the other tenants tell me from some of the fire exits, they don't have proper ramps to get down with scooters. Even though this dude has bigger wheels and rode up over the curb, I won't take that risk on running and wiping out on my scooter and getting further hurt. That to me is a serious thing. It's not a joke to me. It's just these people seem to be purposely bugging me, and I have it all on my video because I'm sick and tired of people picking on me about my pain. Yeah, they do, and these people with certain things aren't within some fire codes, and they really should actually have proper ramps for people with wheelchairs or scooters. Now, there is a fellow who has a scooter that has big wheels. He might want... Well, the thing is, that's a little too rough for a scooter to get up over, because it's over 2 inches or more. Okay, that's running the risk that you could wipe out on it, and that's a little too rough for my condition. And I just had a bit of a bout with these people. It's just, if you don't want to understand my pain, you don't know anything about it. And even though this fellow's been in pain, he says, you don't have any right to say what my condition is. And I wasn't very reasonable with him, because I didn't feel like being reasonable with them. It says, you people should be within codes, and if you're razzing a tenant about it, don't, because it's wrong. I mean, I have a habit of recording people because I'm sick and tired of people being dishonest with me, and I recorded that whole session with these people, and told them, says, you guys got to stop picking on me. I still had problems with some guy staring in my window. And like, just because I live alone, it doesn't mean anything. It just means I don't have a girlfriend, and that's not wrong. And I've been horribly picked on about my orientation. It's not kind. And I've had so much problems with my family and my half wife who lived here in the past. I'm just absolutely livid with it, because I've been badgered and harassed. I mean, one guy stared in the window, was calling me a cross-dresser to his friends. They were throwing rocks at my window. Yeah, and I have recordings of it, and it's not fair. And if people want to take it, they're somewhat adults. Something like that, yeah, because there was an alleged cheating with one of the, and it's hard for me to have physical sex with women because of the area, and I literally had the office call me up and ask me if I had physical sex with the guy's girlfriend, and said that's an inappropriate question to ask me, that's an invasion of my privacy, and you have no right. And to be honest with you, it drives me nuts that I don't have a girlfriend. I mean, literally, it's just like, from the pain and all that, I'm just lucky I probably haven't committed suicide from all the stuff I went through with my family, my father using a constable he knew against his own son. And I don't know if you people heard tell of this Dr. Cameron thing. Well, we went to a doctor who was filling out medical marijuana licenses. We paid about $250 for it. This is via the Mums Group and the Halifax Compassionate Club. We all got ripped off. That was a while back. I can show you some of the evidence that was on TV, and I got a thing back from Health Canada saying I was denied. Now I have to go through an appeal thing for prosecution, and I'm like, well, if I get charged and prove a medical need, who do I sue? Seriously, because I have gone and been through the ringer, and I'm at my wit's end. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Abused. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah. No. Well, my thing. You don't know, but well, yeah. Well, here's something for you, Kelly. The reason I got kicked out of my place is not what my father was telling me. Okay, he used a constable he knew, and he was badgering me whether I had my license or not. Yes, I was denied at the QE2 pain clinic for my medical marijuana, saying that I didn't qualify. But in the McGill study from Montreal, it's used for neuropathy. And I'm like, why are you people denying me? And they're wrong to do what they do. And whereas I have had family members talk to my mother about my medical condition, and she was told by Dr. Watson, you're not to interfere in your son's medical affairs. And that's a big thing that I can come back with my family saying, you were messing around and withholding information about my ex-wife. I mean, they literally came down on me hardcore for no reason. And I'm just absolutely livid about it. In a way, not to pick on you or anything, but it's just like, I don't know who to go to, and there is so much controversy around it. I says, what do I do when I've been suffering for so long? And now I have another hernia, and if it breaks, I'm in deep trouble. I've been given a hard time by my doctor over in pain's taken over. That's not it. It's just once the pain starts hitting, it's just what's the name of that? North End Community Medical. They asked me specifically to take pictures at McCarra Street because of the no floss sales. The doctors did, and yet there are some patients who live at that place who are patients of Dr. Campbell's, and he had no right mouthing off to me as my doctor. And basically, I won't go back to the man because he was argumentative. Now that I have a scooter, one of the things he said was, well, I don't want you getting lazy. What are you doing giving me your personal opinion, doctor? And what are you doing taking information from these people from McCarra when you people ask me specifically to investigate this place and take photos? That's not fair of them. And I have been sorely mistreated. And I'm a little cross. I think you can see why. I mean, I can play you the file of them asking me to. And I can send it in to you guys. I don't know if you can hear that or not. She asked me, did I get a chance to bring my camera with me? And this is what I'm talking about, me getting a hard time. And one of the issues with me is, as I don't mind saying, is people are trying to bug me about my orientation. And again, this dude calling me a cross-dresser. What right do you have? Yes, I do have a pair of my ex-wife's shoes, but that's my thing, and it has something to do with my marriage. But I wasn't doing anything. But if the guy physically came in, was looking through my things, just because he didn't like me and had a problem, and what it was is he came to my patio door looking for medical marijuana, and I'm like, basically asking me to sell him some, and I'm like, I won't do that. Then he freaks on me. We won't even help a brother out. You asked me to do something I wasn't willing to do, and you took a spaz on me. And if I prove a medical need in court for it, there might be a lot of sorry people, because I have been sorely picked on. And I don't mind saying, yes, I'm attracted to women. It's just unfortunately I haven't run into one that, because I don't get out a lot, and I've been horribly picked on by TV personalities, you name it. Amanda Tapping being one of them. I'm huge into science fiction and fantasy. Basically, she was over at my ex-wife's place. I saw a video up on YouTube. I had a bookmark. And basically said, "What are you doing talking and getting that personal with fans, Amanda?" Whereas my injury happened far before I married my ex-wife. And with this Mispatch Lawsuit Center, I have the paper here. It says Mispatch Lawsuit Center suffered a surgical mesh implant complication. Mine got infected because they had the assault wound up in Shouldice. Because I can show you in my files where it literally had a gushing orange liquid come from it. Well, sorry, man, but my thing is no, I'm not asking you if you are a medical person. I'm just telling you it was horrible what I went through. Yeah, and indeed. So I'm like, why am I being batted left, right, and center? I've been sorely mistreated by the medical community. My family had a little bit of meddling, more my mother than my father, but still, nevertheless, my dad knew the constable, and it was about whether I had a license or not. And when I phoned the police commission, said, "Well, they just want you out of the house." Not with my condition, it fell. And I know people who are willing to speak up about the 20 years of psychological abuse I went through with my family, because my father was charged by somebody for psychological abuse. Came in my room asking for forgiveness, and I basically said to him, because he kept it up, saying, "Do you want that charge coming back? Because I know who charged you." And that's when Mitch showed up. So it's just like, yes, you're such loving parents. Wonderful, but you want to cover up what happened with my ex-wife, and that's not fair of them. And suffice it to say, everybody in my family thought she was ugly. It wasn't me who called her ugly, it was my family. That's not kind of one. Yeah, okay. Anyway, thanks for listening anyway, Kelly.